A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the Washington Wizards starters. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Barton in at the small forward. Now here's Fournier. That three's off the mark.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Randall outside. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Fournier. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Barton against Barrett, and stolen by Barrett. Ooh, Morris with a steal. To the left side wing. Here's Porzingis, and a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Brunson passes to Randall. Now Robinson, and here's Brunson from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Barton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
The Wizards with a lead. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Kuzma. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Right side, Fournier. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Randall can't hit. And Washington with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
Don't tell me I'm just a finesse big man. KP with the highlight reel material.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot no good. The Wizards have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Morris against Brunson. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Barrett. Inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. Morris right side. Beal outside. Nice move. Pass to Porzingis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Now here's Barrett. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Brunson on the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Kuzma finds Porzingis. Out to Beal. Kuzma outside. Off target with the 3. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Washington closing out the quarter ahead by a...
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fournier. And here's Brunson from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Beal outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Now here's Beal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Randall. Back to Fournier. Outside Brunson. No good on the 3. And they get it back. Fires the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last. The Wizards have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Beal. On the wing, Kuzma. Morris outside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Left side Brunson. Pass to Barrett. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Porzingis passes to Morris. Here's Barton. Out to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. And that's going to be a travel. For New York, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now Brunson. Now here's Fournier. Bradley Beal puts it in. Morris down low. Brunson defending. A nice shot by Morris.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now is not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him. I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. The kick out to Barton. Morris for 3. He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Barrett with it. Guarded now by Morris. Outside Fournier. The three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Brunson. Out left to the wing. For 3, Randall. The shot comes out. For Washington, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Beal outside. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Porzingis with room to shoot. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Barrett, and he jams it home with authority.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Morris outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3, that one's good from Bradley Beal. Beal's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. New York has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And here's Brunson from the arc. Lets it go from 11. Here's Robinson. That shot missing. Great D that time from Porzingis. From deep, Barton. The shot that time not on target. Thanks very much, Allie. And
The Knicks 10, the Wizards 27.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Cam Reddish topping out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Grimes, and that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Rose penetrating. And here's Toppin from the arc.
Well, this is one area the coaches have been after Rui about, making sure he's solid defensively. Pretty good contest right there.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Wizards with possession here. And here's Wright from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Rose left side. Davis with the defensive effort. And it's stolen by Rose. And Gafford with the block. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards.
Washington ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh my goodness.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside Reddish. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Kispert. Outside Davis. Fast break, New York. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points, and I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Wright with the bucket.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Here's Grimes. Check by Davis. Here's Reddish. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Pass to Kispert. There's Davis with the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in for New York. They've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Reddish finds Toppin. Back to Reddish. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. And here comes the break. Pass to Toppin. Here's Grimes. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Kispert. Right with the ball. Here's Gafford. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Daniel Gafford.
And the free throw, no good. New York has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Rose against Davis. New York, no good that time either. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's Wright on the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Rose outside. Toppin with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And the Wizards making a change here. Porzingis has checked in for Gafford. Barton comes in for Kispert. Beal, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Morris in for Wright.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Morris outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Morris. From downtown. And Toppin pulls it down. A difficult situation for New York. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
Will Barton.
That free throw, good from Barton. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer. And so it's Washington continuing to pile it on. Up 22 as we... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Rose with it. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Barton in at the three spot.
That is vintage Derrick Rose, right? Get separation off the dribble and finish the move. Nice.
Rose against Morris. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Toppin outside, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, what a play by Obi Toppin, a guy who's going to improve every year. He's got tremendous work ethic.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Back to Hachimura. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Beal with it, picked up by Rose. Beal against Rose. Barton outside. Pass to Hachimura. Fires, high post. That one doesn't drop. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And here's Toppin. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Up top, Barton, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Beal, beyond the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. Toppin outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Beal draws the double. Barton with it. The 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Toppin right side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Morris passes to Hachimura. Morris down low, guarded by Rose.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Rose against Morris. Out to Hachimura. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Reddish. Toppin outside. Back to Reddish. Barton with a steal. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hachimura. From the arc. Morris can't hit. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer. And they recover it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be...
Oh, say does that.
Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So a look at the starters for the Wizzards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Barton in at the small forward. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
Ball entered for the Logan touchdown. Indiana ball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
They get it back. On the wing, Heel. Puts up a 3. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Here's Halliburton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Morris. Beal gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
He's perfect from the line this time. Mark, you know about Indiana, the Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
They get it back. Pass to Duarte. Beal with the steal. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Back to Porzingis. That shot off the mark. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton. A miss that time would have put him up.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Morris. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton kicks to Turner. And the dunk by Jackson.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Morris outside. Kuzma passes to Morris. Porzingis trying to get free. Not going to go that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. That's a 2 from Hield. Kuzma pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Turner with the steal. Here's Duarte. Dishes it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Indiana. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. On the wing, Hield fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Beal.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Porzingis kicks to Kuzma. It's stolen by Hield. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
This is your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Barton throws it down.
Barton is athletic and has great vertical, so he's terrific at throwing it down when he gets close to the basket.
Halliburton outside. The pass to Turner. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Out to Kuzma. Outside, Beal lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Halliburton passes towards A. This is it to Turner. And stolen by Barton. Kuzma against Halliburton. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's good. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree, because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Hield. Halliburton outside. No good from outside. Wizards have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Morris outside. Outside for Beal. Turner with the steal. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Morris outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma passes to Barton. Morris outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Going inside. Out to Turner. The tray. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Beal. 7 points in the game. And that one's good. Barton.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Duarte. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 2.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Kuzma kicks to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Here's Hield. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 2. And we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Smith. He's out there with Neesmith, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pacers 5.
Pacers foul. Mathurin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound pass. Davis, the pass to Gafford.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
McConnell against Wright. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gafford inside.
Whoa! Big time!
And that one is hammered home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Kispert wide open. He fires. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to McConnell. Just a little over 90 seconds gone to the third quarter.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action. And he does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's McConnell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One on Kispert.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 5. Right inside. He's covered by McConnell. Outside, Davis. Now the pass to Kispert. With the drive and the dunk by Kispert.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
To the inside. Here's Bitadze. Indiana again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Up top right. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That shot misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Mathurin passes to Smith. To the right side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mathurin missing. Washington trailing. Gafford kicks to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Neesmith. Rebound by the Wizards. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third.
Indiana foul. Mathurin. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, here's Kispert. Defense is right there. Fires for three. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Passes it to Neesmith. Right with the double team. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Smith left side. Shoots over Gafford. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a triple. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, not the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Washington, Rui Hachimura out there with Kispert. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and there's Davis, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. And if you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
All right, David, thanks. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Washington leading now by 3. Up top, Morris. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Beal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Inside. And so Indiana again turning it over. Here's Morris. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. He kicks to Beal. Shoots the 3. Off the mark. Only his second miss in 7 attempts. Pass to Mathurin. To the left wing. Batadze the pass to Mathurin. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he?
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack there.
Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Morris outside. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer heel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Morris. Stripped away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 3-point Washington lead.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Beal. Out to Morris. Back to Beal. Over in the corner for Porzingis. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
And here's Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Gets the front of the rim and out. So it's Washington now. They've led by as much as 10. Takes a step back. Morris kicks to Barton. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Halliburton for 3. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Up top, Morris. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. This was a thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
say does that star-spangled
Well, this should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier, the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point. Here's Duarte. Pass to Smith. Goes back up, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. That one's off. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Robinson can't hit. And here are the Pacers now. Now here's Halliburton. It's Duarte on the wing. Good work defensively by Robinson.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Randall inside. He's against Turner. Here's Robinson. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Halliburton up top. Back to Smith. The Knicks pull it in. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. With the crossover. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Brunson against Halliburton. Smith outside. No good. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Robinson with it, guarded by Smith. Now here's Barrett, tightly guarded, lays it up and banks it in.
Now, I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Barrett passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, you could see that R.J. had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Fournier against Hield. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Here's Smith. Cans it from short range.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Halliburton against Brunson. Now here's Hield. He's covered closely. Here's Smith. Fournier with some nice D. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Randall. Duarte grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Sinks it from distance.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Fournier for 3. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Duarte, guarded by Barrett. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And Brunson, here we go. Fournier for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for three.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. The shot misses. New York goes the other way with it. Outside Barrett. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Indiana trailing here. Now Halliburton looking for his first basket, still in this one. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brunson passes to Robinson. The three, Barrett. That one is off.
Such a good job by Robinson to use his arms, alter the shot on the inside.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Chris Duarte is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Hield in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. On the wing, Fournier. Pass to Robinson. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton outside. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. To the paint. Smith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Brunson passes to Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
And so he hits both. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
The 3 is up. On target from range. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Halliburton against Brunson. The kick out to Fournier. Back to Brunson. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton against Robinson. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Yep, that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Halliburton against Brunson. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. Tries to save it. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Barrett passes to Fournier. Will it go? Pacers with a rebound.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Halliburton finds Smith. Randall against Halliburton. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York trailing. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Halliburton misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Barrett passes to Brunson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Fournier. Here's Robinson. Second chance effort. The kick out to Brunson. Fournier, the pass to Brunson. Offline with a three. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Now here's Heel, guarded by Barrett. All by himself. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Barrett.
Big finish there from Robinson. He pays attention to how he can best help out on that play, and that's a finish.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside Heel. And so the ball out of bounds. Heel touched it last. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Duarte. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Brunson passes to Barrett. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be
18. The Knicks. 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Indiana leading. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And the Knicks shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. McConnell passes to Tice. He drops it from range. Tice has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
McConnell against Rose. Pass to Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Matherin. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Tice with the ball. And finished off by Tice.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Rose against McConnell. Here's Toppin.
Yes, sir! Oh, that's what you tune in for right there. Wow. And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Here's McConnell. Got a piece of it. Toppin Toppin outside with the drive. Pass to Grimes from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Batase. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Lets it go from the wing. Kept alive.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Rose, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. McConnell against Reddish. Here's Tice. Pass to Matherin. And he drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Rose. It's good. Rose has got his first bucket in this one.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Reddish, here we go. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
McConnell outside. Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Top it inside. Pass to Grimes. Back to Toppin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. And Boston still had the big three. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
Rose, the pass to Reddish. Back to Rose. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. The Pacers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Rose against McConnell. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Rose with the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell against Rose. Jackson down low. Can't hit from in close. Reddish with it. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. He got it off in time. The shot no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The pace. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jalen Smith is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's 5 for the Pacers. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. New York trailing. Right side, Brunson. Randall outside. Soft touch off the glass.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Halliburton against Brunson. And the basket by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 3.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Brunson against Halliburton. Yes, it's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Brunson. Screen by Robinson to tie it up. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Halliburton is a 3, and it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And the Knicks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Halliburton. Over Brunson. That one a little long. Halliburton's gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. To take the lead, and that's 2 points on the layup. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
Halliburton left side. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Brunson against Halliburton. Randall with the drive. And it's Randall with the jam.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Brunson against Halliburton. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Brunson finds Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of shot. On the road, late game scenario, what a sequence.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pacers.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass. And
that one misses. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Halliburton's a 3. The offensive rebound. And there's a whistle. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under
19. You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
And, Allie, thank you for that. Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
The kick out to Fournier. And it's all from three-point range. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Well, Hield, normally a reliable free throw shooter, he's just going to have to do it under pressure here.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a lead.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Brunson against Halliburton. Robinson. Count it!
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Pass to Duarte. The three. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now the New York Knicks starters. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5. Now here is Morris. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Now Barrett. Bradley Beal missing from long range. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Can't connect from long distance. Beal with it. Defended now by Fournier. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Here's Brunson, now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Randall with a screen for Fournier. Down low. That's good from Randall on the assist from Fournier. And it's a tie ball game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Morris dishes to Beal. Out to Morris. Fires the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Outside Fournier. Outside for Randall. They grab their own miss. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Brunson, here we go. Morris with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Barton passes to Kuzma. And it's Beal in the corner. And the pass to Porzingis. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 3. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. PA?
Well, Kevin, I asked him what are some of your main concerns, and he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Randall dishes to Robinson. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Morris. Outside for Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Barton against Barrett, and Barton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And here is Morris. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Washington leading now by 4. Now here's Porzingis. Feeds it to Beal. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Out to the right wing. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Barton. 6 to shoot. Barrett with the ball. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Beal against Fournier. Beal the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Randall. Porzingis with the rebound. Wizards leading by 6. Kuzma kicks to Barton. Pass to Beal. Kuzma against Brunson. They double team Beal. Out to Kuzma. Off target with his 3. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
To the paint, here's Robinson. Nice D from Porzingis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Beal. Pass to Porzingis, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Fournier against Beal. Here's Randall. No good. Shot missing. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's still filling out that frame, but the Greyhound physique of Porzingis well suited to transition play.
Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Robinson. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime. It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Here's Beal. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Beal's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Washington. Head by... Thank you, David. We'll be back at...
The Knicks, 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Gotta like what Will Barton has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Toppin is out there with Reddish. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. Wright looking around. And Wright throws it down.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
And the layup is good. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Right side Davis. Passes to Gafford. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Knicks trail by 7. Rose in the post. Toppin passes to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Reddish. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot well in this role. Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wright finds Hachimura. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Knicks trail by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
The pass to Reddish for the tie. The shot that time, not on target. And Washington the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Hachimura. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Gafford drops it in. Gafford's got his first 2 points of the night.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now, here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards leading by 5. Davis kicks to Hachimura. Outside for Davis. Pass to Kispert. No good with the layup. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Stolen by Kispert. Here's Hachimura. That one a little long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Gafford.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Gafford.
At the line for the Wizards,
that one misses. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Rose. Washington with the rebound. Now Hachimura. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rose against Wright. There's the drive. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass. On time, on target.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Davis inside. Got a piece of it. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Count that one from Toppin.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Wright against Rose. Wright dishes to Davis. And that one clearly a foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Gafford. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. It's Randall with the drive. Outside for Robinson. Back to Randall. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Wizards up 4. And we're coming. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Washington calls timeout.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And now we we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Barton in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Barrett against Barton. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the 3. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Porzingis with the block. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Beal. Back to Kuzma. The Wizards working the ball around now. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal against Fournier. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Barton kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Porzingis with the steal. Out to Morris. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Barrett penetrating. And stolen by Barton. Randall against Porzingis. Shakes him. And it's good on the way up. And the Wizards lead by 10. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Porzingis with the block. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
There at the pass to Fournier. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Washington now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the dunk by Porzingis.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Brunson. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Kuzma. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris kicks to Barton. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
For Washington, Will Barton. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 12. From deep. Brunson, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And stolen by Fournier.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Washington.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Fournier's shot is off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Barton. Out to Morris. 5 to shoot. Outside Beal, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Brunson. From deep three-point range, that shot no good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Oh, who say does that star
Welcome, folks, and what better? And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Buddy Hield. Jalen Smith is out there with Chris Duarte. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Halliburton in at the point.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Oh, Morris with a steal. Barton, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, BA. And you've got to win a trade or two as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Second team foul.
Porzingis against Turner. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Halliburton. Inside, and stolen by Porzingis. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded by Smith. And Beal puts up a deep three. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. The kick out to Morris. This one for 3. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And the basket by Hield.
Halliburton, all about getting his teammates open looks, does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Morris. Beal outside. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. The Wizards need to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
2 minutes.
Turner against Porzingis.
2 minutes.
Turner inside, and he lays it up and in. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Here's Halliburton. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Here's Duarte. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And, guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
And it's Hield missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Beal against Hield. Up top, Beal. And he banks in the layup.
We all know Beal might be a shorter off guard at 6'3", but Bradley has heart. He plays way bigger than that listed height.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Pacers leading by 4. Let's and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the floor for Indiana, they've got Chris Duarte, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Hield in at the 2. Up top, Morris. Three-pointer, Beal. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Barton against Hield. Porzingis. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Beal gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up, and then Turner with the dunk.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. And he's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oop.
Hield against Beal. Launches a three, and the call over the back.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Halliburton against Morris. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Here's Beal, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Turner, a screen on Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Morris outside. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Barton. There's the block. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Morris can't hit. The Pacers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
That's good from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Kuzma.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Morris outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cortez shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Halliburton against Morris. Out to Beal. It's stolen by Halliburton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. So Washington ends up going with a new group. There's 47 seconds left in the second. And here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on right. Right with a steal. Gafford with the ball. Turner covering. And it's Gafford driving in. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Pacers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And he's all alone. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Cortez shot is good.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Healed from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's Wright. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's...
Pacers, 26. For the Jabberwocky.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got DeLon Wright. Rui Hachimura is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis, and it's Kispert in at the small forward position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Here's Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the left wing. Pass to Gafford. Over Jackson. Pacers with a rebound. McConnell outside. Here's Matherin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the second free throw is good. Washington trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Daniel Tice picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Davis down low. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they're able to recover. Chalk up 2 there. Gafford's got his first 2 points. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. McConnell with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Tice going inside. Unable to get that one. And Daniel Tice picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right outside. The shot off that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. McConnell with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. McConnell passes to Tice. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Right against McConnell. Here's Hachimura. Banked it in off the glass.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Right against McConnell. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jackson down low, working on Gafford. Jackson can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Jackson can't get it to go for Washington. They've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
They get it again. Pass to Bataze. Over Gafford. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Wizards shooting 40% from the field in this one. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
A guy who plays with great confidence, Grant. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and BA, that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Matherin. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Tice up top, unloads, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Gafford. The second effort. There's the steal. There's Jackson with the three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target, and we've reached the end of the third. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Smith. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Chris Duarte. And it's Turner in at the center. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Morris passes to Beal. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, and Turner with a block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers ball.
Indiana leading. Now here's Halliburton. And it's in there.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
It's Kuzma with the miss. While the Pacers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Shoots. No good. A bit long that time. For Washington, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Morris finds Porzingis. Shoots over Turner. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played. just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Thanks for that, Allie. Halliburton against Porzingis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint. Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Morris against Halliburton. There's the 3. The Pacers again can't hit. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league, and he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in, and his outside shot has come a long way.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
It's Duarte on the wing. Healed from outside. Offensive board. There's the triple. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Porzingis, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Looking to get back on track. Halliburton misses. For the Wizards, this one not looking good. Fires from deep. Porzingis misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second person.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And he sinks the second. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Pacers.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Barton. Pass to Porzingis. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And they pick up 2.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And here are the Pacers now. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Good on the second one. Now Morris. Barton outside. Oh, and Turner with a block. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about